Welcome to the Dankest Dungeon. Today we're going to be doing a rematch with these Edge of Eternities commanders that we played last week. If you didn't see that game for some reason, go ahead and check it out here in the upper right. Otherwise, join me as we wade into another game of High Power Bracket 3 Commander. Hey, it's Jason back again playing Hearthhull, the World Seed. This is a spacecraft, so I need to, station it. So I have a lot of creatures in the deck to do that.
Howdy guys, it's Nate again, back playing Sami. We'll see how well the artifact does, whether I can KCI, or ping everybody, or Aetherflux Reservoir, or Blight Steel Colossus, or just value with some other nonsense, stupid artifact.
Hey, I'm back. Brent again, playing Szarel the Genesis Shepherd. Let's get those lands out of that graveyard, do some cool synergies, and hopefully kill our opponents.
Hey, it's Matt. I'm back with Men on the right hand, presumably Tezzert's favorite space jellyfish or something. I don't know, I didn't read the story. Probably should. Anyway, let's do it.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Baron of Dice, who offer not only a wide variety of dice for your gaming needs, but also premium TCG accessories, including playmats and deck boxes with unique art and designs that you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to pay them a visit by clicking our affiliate link in the description below, and if you decide to make a purchase, hit them up with the promo code DANK at checkout for 5% off your entire order. For additional savings, be sure to check out their Pro Player Kit bundle options, where the more you buy, the more you save. You know what they say, you've got to spend money to save money, so get on it. Welcome to Game 2, let's roll. I got a 5.
6.
19.
4.
Someone always gets a 19. Someone always does.
Their tagline, Baron of Dice, someone always gets a 19.
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna keep it though.
I only have one land, I'm gonna try again.
0 lands, I'm gonna put it back.
Lands and things, but the things don't do anything, so no.
This hand is reasonable. I'll keep it.
Yeah, this hand's fine, I'll keep.
Probably shouldn't, but oh well.
Let's get this started. I'm gonna start off with Commercial District to surveil one. As cool as she is, I'm gonna put a Shia into the graveyard. Pass turn.
I will draw. I have Snow Covered Island. Go ahead.
I'll draw a card. I'm gonna play a Misty Rainforest return, sack it, lose a life. I'm gonna get a Stomping Round, assuming that's in here.
It'd be very funny if it wasn't.
That will come in untapped.
Ooh. Turn 1.
It's an elf. Taps for green, go ahead.
Tap up, keep, draw. Here's an Urza Saga. We did find him a couple episodes ago, but let's see if he's updated his chapters. Go ahead.
I'll draw. I think I really enjoyed surveilling last turn, so I'm gonna do it again for this theater. I'm gonna keep that on top.
Me then?
Yeah.
I will draw. I also have an Urza's Saga. Chapter 1, it can make mana, which is good because I need mana. I'm gonna foretell this card. It's coming. Okay, go ahead.
Untap and draw. I'll play a command tower. I'm gonna Farseek. Go get another land. I already have plenty of red. I'm gonna get Underground Mortuary so I can surveil. Surveil! I'll leave that on top. I'll give it a go. Go ahead.
Tap up, keep, draw. Well, I'm gonna cry a little bit now.
Uh-oh.
I wanna pass.
What the fuck?
Discard a Blight Steel Colossus. That's gonna
Into
shuffle
your
it.
deck. Okay.
Draw. I'm gonna play this Awesome Forest for turn. I'm gonna tap that Awesome Forest for the Soul Ring that was on top of my deck.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna play one of my favorite cards of all time.
What is it?
Brass Tunnel Grinder.
Oh, yeah.
Legendary artifact. When enters the battlefield, I may discard any number of cards and draw that many cards +1. At the beginning of my end step, if I descended, which is a card that has to go into my graveyard from anywhere, put a counter on it. Then if there are 3 more counters on it, flip it, and it turns into a land. I'm gonna discard 2. Toxic Deluge and Forest to draw 3. Go to my end step. I have descended.
Untap, up, keep, draw. Beginning of my main phase. Chapter 2, Urza's Saga can make me some friends. Here's a Scalding Tarn. I'll pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap and draw. Pay 4 mana for my commander. Hearthhull, the World Seed. It's a space station that doesn't do anything right now. I will then play a Swamp and pay 1 for a Manifold Key. I can pay 1 and tap it to untap something else. Go ahead.
Draw. Chapter 3. Goodbye. I'm gonna float 1 before it disappears.
Go find a mock opal. It'd be very funny.
No, we find the classic. A Soul Ring. I will play him out. Dash a monkey. Combat.
He's most likely to have mana rocks.
I'm going to make a construct and block all day.
That's
yeah,
fair.
that's
all.
why.
Okay.
2.
Hey, look.
It's a land. Well, fuck.
Yep.
And main 2. Pay 2. Here's an Iron Mirror. Here's a Mox Opal. And then here is 2 for a Goblin Engineer. We're gonna go throw something in my graveyard.
Green, 2. Top deck the perfect card to go with this. Ice until Explorer. I may pay an additional land on each one of my turns, may play lands from my graveyard, and whenever a land enters, I mill a card. First land for turn, I'll play this Forest, milling a card. Hey, that's a permanent card that went to my graveyard. I'm going to play Besage You for land for turn. That's my second land. Another land. I'm going to pay 3. I'm on that insect name right now. Vivendo. Whenever I sacrifice a non-token permanent, exile the top card of my library. During my turn, as long as I have sacrificed a non-token permanent this turn, I may play cards that are exiled with this creature. And then he has tap, sacrifice land, add 2 red. And then I will go to my end step. Descended.
I'm gonna fetch another basic island, and I'm going to make a construct. Go to my turn. Main one, I will trigger the Urza's Saga. I'll make another one. This will go to chapter 3. I will go find an artifact that costs 1 or 0. It's gonna be Soul Ring.
What's my job in this world? Go fetch Soul Ring.
Land for turn is Flooded Strand. Go ahead.
I'm going to tap and draw. I'm going to pay 4 mana for an Oracle of Moldiah. This is a 2/2. I can play an additional land on each of my turns. I play with the top card of my library revealed. I can play lands from the top of my library. It's not a land. It's a Sowing Mycospawn. So what we're going to do is tap that, station 2 on my commander. My commander is going to use this command tower mana to activate. I will draw 2, getting that, and a Bane of Progress to hand. Windswept Heath on top. I need to sack a land. That'll be Swamp. First land for turn will be Windswept Heath. Revealing the top. It's the Gitrog monster. I'm going to sacrifice Windswept Heath to go get a land. I'm going to grab a Commercial District, putting a Surveil trigger on the stack. All right, card on top is a mountain. I'll leave that there. I'm gonna play a mountain as my second land for turn. Card on top is a forest. I'm gonna play a forest as my third land for turn. Overgrown Tomb is on top. I'm gonna pay 1 mana, tap Manifold Key to untap my commander. I'm gonna pay 1 mana to activate my commander, sacrificing this mountain. I'm gonna draw 2.
What's the other one?
Oh, Gitrog. Forest on top. I'm gonna play a forest for my 4th land for turn.
A Blossoming Tortoise.
It's the turtle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no.
Bro's like, I played too much mana and drew too many cards. Oh no, what a problem.
What will I do?
I'm gonna discard the Sowing Mycosynth. Pass my turn.
Spawn, but yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Tap the Iron Mirror for red. I'm gonna eat the Iron Mirror for the Archaeomancer smap. It's gonna enter. I'm gonna grab 2 planes. I'm gonna grab 2 planes to hand. I'm gonna play the planes for turn. Monkey. Goblin Welder. Can tap it, choose an artifact a player controls in their graveyard. Swap it with 1 on their field. Mirror Retriever. Go ahead.
We'll draw. Land 1. Swamp for my graveyard. Mill.
Okay, you've descended this turn.
Green, black, red, 2 colorless. My commander. Whenever you sacrifice another non-token permanent during your turn, put a number of +1 counters equal to its power on up to 1 other target creature. I'm going to tap for a green. I'm going to tap, sacrifice that forest, putting 2 counters on Ice Till Explore, vetting 2 red to my pool, and I have green floating. I exile top card of my library, and I may play it as long as I have sacrificed. I'm actually just going to create a second row here because I got a feeling, because it's not just when I sacrifice with him, it's whenever I sacrifice. I'm going to have another green floating. I'm going to cast Roiling Regrowth, sacrifice that land. I'm going to go find 2 basic lands. I'm going to find a swamp.
When one of those enters, you have more lands than me. I'll put this planes from my hand onto the battlefield with the Archaeomancer's map.
Those 2 lands enter will cause 2 mill triggers. First I have to Blood Crypt, and then 2 mills, Exploration, and a Prismatic Vista. There's a fetch land in the graveyard. Another sacrificed trigger. Here, we'll spread the love a little bit. I'll play Prismatic Vista, and then I will sack it, putting 2 more counters here. Oh yeah, sorry, when I would mill first, then when I sack it, I exile, and then I will tutor. Getting a swamp, mill trigger, another forest. And then because I think it's funny, even though it doesn't do anything to 2 people right now. Destructive Flow. Enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-basic land.
Nice.
I will go to end step, descend, which will flip into a land. It taps for red. Then whenever you cast a spell using mana produced by this, discover X, where X is that mana spell value.
I was gonna leave this uncracked, but I suppose I'll get rid of it now. Go get another basic island. I can go to my turn now. 1 floating, I'm going to cast Sensei's Divining Top. I can pay 1 to look at the top 3 cards in my deck, put them back in any order. I can tap it to draw a card and put top on top. I can use the other floating, cast Artificer's Intuition. I can pay blue and discard an artifact card from my hand to search my library for an artifact with mana value 1 or less, reveal it, put it in my hand, and then shuffle. I'm going to pay 3 life to put in this land that is going to die next turn. Go ahead.
I'm untapping. Upkeep, I will sacrifice Stomping Ground and draw. Revealing Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. I'm going to play that as my first land for turn. Revealing Riveteer's Overlook. 3/4/5. For Corvald, the Faith Cursed King. 4/4 flying. When he enters the battlefield or attacks, I sack a permanent. Whenever I sack a permanent, I draw a card. And put a +1/+1 counter on him. I'm going to float a green. I'll sacrifice the Elvish Mystic, and I will draw a card. Revealing Loot. I'm going to play Riveteer's Outlook for my second land for turn. When this enters the battlefield, sacrifice it. When I do, search my library for a basic Swamp, Mountain, or Forest card. So I'm going to tap that for a green because it's also a forest now because of Yavimaya. And then that will sack Corvald. I will draw Loot, and then I will go get a land.
I will reveal first. We get to know a card in your deck.
Sure. It's 6.
Damn
Remember
it.
him from last time? I'm going to get a forest with that. Revealing Sky Shroud Claim. Boring. I'm going to use one of these floating manas. Activate my commander. Sacrifice a forest. Draw 2. I can play an extra land this turn. Corvald will get bigger. I'll draw an additional off Corvald. Getting
Steal.
Sky Shroud Claim. Nisa Resurgent Animist Mountain. Revealing Terramorphic Expanse. Next land for turn from my commander's ability will be Terramorphic Expanse. Revealing Delighted Halfling. I'll use the 1 floating to untap my commander. I will tap Terramorphic for a green, activate my commander, sacrificing a forest, drawing from Corvald, drawing from my commander, getting Tanuk and life from the loam, revealing Dryad of the Elysian Grove. And I can play an extra land this turn. Play an Overgrown Tomb. I'll just come untapped, and I'll pay 1 for a Delighted Halfling. Discarding Life from the Loam, Tanuk, Blossoming Tortoise, Sky Shard Claim, and a mountain. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep. I have to sacrifice a non-basic. Nice. Draw. Pay a red. Engineer this map into an iron mirror. Weld this mirror into this map. Go get 2 planes. Play planes for turn. Cast Sami, Wildcat Captain. Double strike, vigilance 4/4. Spells I control have affinity for artifacts. Right now at 4. Cast Urza's Battlethopter. Flying, flash, I can cast colorless spells and artifact spells as though they had flash. When I cast a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast it is greater than Battlethopter's power, put a counter on Battlethopter. Academy Manufactor. If I would make a clue, food, or treasure, I instead make one of each. I will cast a Mystic Forge. You can loot the top card of my library at any time. I can cast the top card of my library if it's an artifact card or a colorless card. And I can pay a life, exile the top card of my library. Cast a Gold Mirror. Cast a Walking Ballista on 4. Exile a mountain. Pass.
Are you enjoying our content? Want to help support the show? Consider joining our Patreon for some dank benefits, including access to our full deck list, voting privileges for polls, shoutouts at the end of our videos, and more. Don't want to give us any money? We get it. Subscribing to the channel, liking our videos, and commenting down below also help as well, and are totally free. Thank you so much everyone for your support. Let's get back to the video.
Go to my turn. I'm gonna float a green off the Boseiju. It will sack.
Oh, this is from the enchantment?
Yep, jam it because it's each player. I will exile.
Metal Blast.
Sure.
Choose not to do anything with that green, but I did sacrifice something, so we're gonna put 2 more counters here. Draw for turn. 6. I will cast Fury of Akum.
It's a Fury.
No, he's a furry. Look at him. He's a furry. Each creature I control gets +1/+0 for each time it is attacked this turn. Whenever land enters battlefield with my control, if it's your main phase, there's an additional combat after this phase. At the beginning of that combat, untap all creatures you control.
So 4 combats. Got it.
Morag, I cast using the Discover land. Harrow. I will precast it, sacrificing this swamp. Trigger, putting 2 counters here.
He also triggers because you sacked a
I
permanent.
did sacrifice a permanent. Go find 2 basic lands untapped this time. Forest, 2 lands entered. I will mill 2. Sylvan Safekeeper and Terra Symbiosis. Morag resolves.
Yep.
1 land per turn. Verdant Catacombs. Trigger mill. Takanuma.
You have an extra combat.
I have an extra combat.
I'm gonna Deadly Rollick Morag.
In response, I'll fetch.
Yeah.
Exile first.
Yep.
Overgrown Tomb. Chalked it in. Mill another one. We will pay black and a red to sacrifice Morag to draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. Exile a card first. Put 2 counters on. Then I draw 2. Create a treasure token. We'll have 1 more land drop per turn. We'll do Fable Passage. Milling.
Chaomancer's map.
17 land drops, and that's when you choose the trigger. Okay.
Yeah.
3. I'm going to cast a Mayhem Devil. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, Mayhem Devil deals 1 damage to any target.
Any player.
I will fetch. Exiling, putting 2 counters on. I'm going to put the damage on Walking Ballista.
I will respond to target, remove 3 counters, hit Mayhem Devil for 3. And then the last one, since this is going to get popped, take 1.
In response, I'm gonna tap and sacrifice a land, putting the 2 counters on him in advance, exiling another card, adding 2 red to my pool.
And pinging something again.
We'll get rid of the Ragavan because I think that's funny and there's nothing else with 1 damage.
The welder?
Yeah, let's get rid of the Welder then. Yeah, because Ragavan ain't doing shit. 2 red in my pool. What I feel like I was in the middle of a Fable Passage.
You were in the middle.
You were in the middle of Fable Passage.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a forest. I will mill a card, Tireless Provisioner, using a green and a red Bill.
Bristly Bill.
Sure is.
Yeah, I'll use a red, and we'll get rid of the Mystic Forge.
Combats.
Nope.
Oh, he's not done yet.
Deadly Rawlock the Corvold, because I can cast it for free.
Okay.
3 total combats.
Yep.
Combat 1. Hit you. 2 and 10.
Take 2 flying. Mirror Retriever in front of the 10. Mirror Retriever dies. We'll grab back Mystic Forge.
Go to the second combat. Untap all creatures I control.
Bring up Morag again, because I think you're supposed to do those combats first.
Oh, okay. He would have untapped at the beginning of that combat, so he would have also attacked during that first one at you.
Here's a dead gold mirror.
Okay.
It's a little weird how it works.
Yeah. Jason.
Yeah.
The squad.
How much?
20.
I'll block the huge one. I'll go to 26.
I'll go to my last combat. It does nothing. I'll go to my end step.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to spin the top. I'm going to resculpt your Mayhem Devils.
Stacking a treasure. Dealing 1 damage to the Ragavan. 2 heroic intervention.
Sure. Go to my turn. Upkeep, I will spin the top again. I will sacrifice my Soporific Springs because it is not a basic land.
Do 1 damage to... Yeah, your life total's too high. Take a damage.
Okay.
I will draw for turn. Float 1, I'm going to spin the top. I'm going to use the last floating mana to play Mana Vault. There it is. It taps for 3 once, but not right now. Pass.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to upkeep. I have to lose one of these lands. We'll lose the Terramorphic, floating a green.
I'm going to put a damage on Moldiah.
I'm going to use that floating mana to activate my commander. Sacrifice this forest, floating green beforehand.
Yeah, I'll do another damage to...
All right. Moldiah is dead. I will draw 2. I'm going to use that other one I have floating to activate this to untap my commander. Then I'll go to my draw. I'll pay 3 mana for a Nissa Resurgent Animist. This is a 3/3 with landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, add 1 mana of any color. This is the second time I search up for an elf or an elemental. Reveal until I hit 1. First land for turn, Takenuma, Abandoned Mire. I will make a green. I'm going to use the 1 floating and 2 for a Horizon Explorer. Lands I control enter untapped. Whenever I attack a player, create a lander token. Second land for turn will be Evolving Wilds. Add a green and reveal until I hit an elemental or an elf. Elf Detective. Aftermath Analyst will go to hand. Tap Evolving Wilds to sack it.
Put 1 on the Engineer.
We'll get a forest. It'll come in untapped because of this guy. I'll get another green. I'll use one of these floating greens to activate my commander. Sacrificing. Oh, these are all good. I'm going to float a green, then sack this forest. Trigger Mayhem Devils.
Yep. We murdered a goblin.
I'll draw 2. I can play an extra land this turn. Did not get a land. Use 1 floating for an Ignoble Hierarch. Use 1 and 1 for an Aftermath Analyst. When it enters, I mill 3. I can pay 4, sack it, return all land cards from my graveyard to the battlefield. Milling Fanatic of Ronus, Sakura Tribe Elder, and Spelunking. My second main, I'll put 3 counters on this. Alright, go ahead.
Have to sacrifice a non-basic. Nice. Draw. Cast the Forge. Cast a Talisman of Conviction. Paying 1 more. Market back Walker at 8 mana total, so on 4. Paying the red. Beantown Beatstick. It's an equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 in menace. When it deals combat damage to a player or battle, I make a treasure. Pay a life. Get rid of this spectator seating. Inspiring Statuary. Non-artifact spells I cast have improvise. Workshop Assistant. 12. Hangerback Walker on 6.
It's huge.
Palladian Mirror. I'm gonna put the Beantown Beatstick on Sami. Go to combat. Jason. 5/4 with Menace, Double Strike, and Vigilance at you.
The fuck? 10 commander damage my way.
Sack a clue.
1 damage to Urza's.
Liberator.
Yeah, Liberator.
Draw. Sack a clue. The Battlethopter has been...
Mayhemmed.
Draw. Aether Flux.
Delay.
I don't have an Aether Flux. Sack a treasure.
Yeah, pop that thing.
Here's an Esper Sentinel.
Sure is.
Here's a Mind Stone. Sack the treasure.
Yeah, we'll just pop the Esper Sentinel.
Okay, sacking the Mind Stone.
Damage to your face.
Here is a mountain for turn.
Go to my turn. Upkeep. I gotta sacrifice non-basic land. We'll float a green because I sacrificed a permanent. That happens. 2 counters there. I will do a damage to Aftermath, yeah. Then I will draw for turn, letting that mana go away. Land 1 for turn. Burn at Catacombs. Mill. +1 counter on target creature. Targeting my commander. Sacrifice Catacombs. Another one to Aftermath.
He's dead.
Let's put another 3 counters on Bill. Exile 1 from the sacrifice. Viridian Joiner. And I go get a land. Shock myself. Land or enter. I have to mill. Live in library. Fable Passage, land will enter. It's my second land for turn. My mill. Now I have Devastation. Fetching Fable Passage. Aftermath.
Was he a 1/3?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yes,
he
sir.
wasn't dead last time.
Now he's dead.
Aftermath will be dead. Exile a card. Delegate Recovery. Basic Swamp. Mill another card. Let's do 3 this time.
Bill gives counters a win.
Sorry, so yeah, first land entering, we'll put a counter here. This land will enter. 4 lands have entered, but I think so I missed one.
I think
on
you
the-
missed one, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to cast Balagad Recovery using so I discovered 3. Flare of Cultivation. It's going to go to my hand. Balagad Recovery is targeting Vandal Blast.
Yep.
Vandal
fine.
Blast overloaded.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll spin the top. I will tap to draw.
My commander will die, my key will die.
I'm gonna have a lot of stuff die. Important things of note. Workshop Assistant dies. I can return an artifact from my graveyard to my hand. Hangerback Walker dies. I make 6 Thopters.
Sorry, I had a response.
To yourself?
Yeah. Assassin's Trophy, the Hangleback Walker before the Vandal Blast resolves.
Okay.
You'll go get a basic land instead of Thopters.
Yep. So Hangerback Walker dies. I'll make 6 Thopters. 6 Thopters get Vandal Blasted.
I suppose in response, since I have mana floating and nothing to do with it, I'm going to bounce this dude.
I will tap him, sacrifice a swamp, add 2 red to my pool, add 5 counters somewhere, put him on build.
And then when Marketback Walker dies, it had 4 counters on it. I'll draw 4.
I guess I will use that 2 red in the Stomping Grounds to just recast him.
I'm gonna return the Mirror Retriever to my hand.
Combat. These 3, if you block the biggest one, it's 17 damage, and then 10, 12 at you.
I take 10. Go to 24.
I'll block the smallest one.
Okay,
I'll die.
go ahead.
I'm going to discard the Temporal Anchor to Artificer's Intuition. I'm going to go find Soul Guide Lantern and play it. I'll exile
Probably.
that. Sure, yeah, why not? Play this top Thatcher for turn. That's it, go ahead.
Sacrifice a non-basic. Okay, draw. Ravioli, give me the Voltioli. We'll pay 1 for a Mana Vault. My first Game Changer, cost reduced by 1 for a Mirror Retriever. Use 1 for a Scrap Trawler. 3, activate the Vault. I'm going to discard a card, look at the top X of my library, X number of artifacts I control, put 1 into my hand, rest in the bottom. Fabled Passage, look at the top 3. I will grab this one. I will play a Plague Mirror. Go to combat. Swing Sami at Brent. Go ahead.
Okay. Upkeep. Float a mana. Black specifically. Sacrifice. Trigger. And 1 damage to Plague Mirror.
Plague Mirror dies. Scrap Trawler. Target a Soul Ring.
You can have that.
Okay.
Go into my draw step.
End of your draw step. I will sack my Soul Guide Lantern. I get rid of all the graveyards that are not mine.
In response to activation of Soul Guide Lantern, I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to destroy target artifact. I'm going to destroy my Mirror Retriever.
Sure.
Mirror
Never mind.
Retriever's trigger is getting back Mystic Forge. Scrap Trawler's trigger is going to get back Mox Opal. Now I have no graveyard.
Trigger Mayhem Devil.
1 damage to the Scrap Trawler. Tap. Add 2 red mana. Float a black. Sacrifice this swamp.
I have a dead Scrap Trawler. Trigger, nothing.
Because I sacrifice something. Exile. 5 counters on something. Put 5 over here. I can still play lands from my graveyard, so I'm going to play the swamp. Milling a card. Second land per turn. Underground Mortuary. Enters tapped, then I surveil 1. I'm going to mill first. Surveil this into the graveyard. All will be 1. I'm going to pay black to cast Retribution of the Ancients. May pay a black and remove X+1 counters from among creatures I control. Target creature gets -X until end of turn. 3 red, 2 green. Double the amount of +1 counters on all my creatures.
In response, Swords the Explorer.
2 green, 2 colorless, and a red to double again.
Yep.
Paying a black. I'm going to remove 4 counters from him to kill your creature. So Mayhem Devil over there, Billy at you, and just in case there's an extra, because he had open mana over there.
Yep.
Got there. So Brent had a pretty commanding lead, and the rest of the table was not able to slow him down. Hope you all enjoyed that game. See you next time. Thank you, patrons, especially Jacob M., Paul K., Jared R., Jared N., and Michael J. And thank you to the rest of our patrons as well.